The 2002 Carnival City Casino 400 was closely contested right from the start, with reigning champions Janelle de Villiers and Francois Jordan leading for most of the event in the Nissan hardbody. The production vehicle championship crown was up for grabs, and one of the contenders for the title was the Nissan crew of Duncan Voss and Mike Griffith in the Class D hardbody. Neil Woolridge and Ken Schultheimer were in contention, but their run came to a crashing end when the front suspension on the Ford Ranger failed. Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek picked up their 4th overall win and the Class T championship for Nissan, while in the special vehicle category there was no stopping brothers Gerard and Lawrence Duplessis in the mobile Jimco. The Diamond Prospectors came under pressure from father and son Bodo and Gary Berthold in the Commuternet Bat and Terence Marsh and Trevor Ayer in the Nashua mobile Jimco, but held on to pick up their 4th win of the season. Friday's prologue gets underway at noon, and each of the 80 teams entered will be required to complete one lap of the 6-kilometer short course circuit on the Carnival City Casino grounds. The action promises to be hair-raising. The majority of the category and class championships in the SA Off-Road Car Racing Championship presented by APSA, which have been closely fought affairs in both the production and special vehicle championships, would only be decided at the Carnival City Casino 400 on November 14 and 15. In the production vehicle category, proudly South African Nissan crew Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek wrapped up the overall and Class T championship when they won the recent Toyota Dealer 400 in the Leidenburg area. This was Nissan's 14th successive victory and Grobler and Leek's 9th win in 10 outings. Newcomer to off-road racing Mark Runier and veteran co-driver Chris Birkin clinched the Class E championship when they finished 4th overall and 1st in Class E in the Castrol Toyota Hilux 2.7i in Mpumalanga, and in the process also secured the runner-up spot in the production vehicle championship. Teammates Kasi Kutsia and Oki Furi in the Castrol Toyota Hilux KZTE had already secured 3rd place in the production vehicle championship and are the runners-up in the Class E championship for 4-cylinder vehicles with limited modifications.
Just hold thumbs that everything went well tomorrow, because for me to finish 3rd in the championship with a standard diesel bakkie, I'm quite surprised. I'm quite happy.
Hein Grobler and Gerrit Prinsloo in the GBS Racing Nissan Hardbody were 4th in the overall championship and leaders in the closely contested Class D. The season finale would decide the Class D championship for 6-cylinder vehicles with limited modifications.
Dit is tussen my en die kort vir 'n wen of 'n tweede plek. Ons gaan baie rustig vat, ons wil net klaarmaak. As ons klaarmaak die wedren glo ons gaan wen. So ons gaan definitief probeer rustig vat en klaarmaak die wedren. Ons soek hierdie kampioenskap. Die hele jaar hard gewerk om ons wil hom hê.
Father and son Johanna Martinez van der Merwe in the Shivani Colt Rodeo were 5th in the overall championship and 2nd in the Class D championship, and Dion Skuman and Jeremy Fall in the top car Ferrari Nissan hardbody were all in with a chance of winning the class championship. Reigning production vehicle champions Duncan Voss and Mike Griffith were 6th in the overall championship and 3rd in the Class T championship, only 1 point behind Scott Abraham, who made a special trip from Germany to compete in the race, and co-driver Richard Carolyn in the Atlas Copco Chicago pneumatic Jeep. A strong finish in the season finale could see them gain a number of places in the overall championship, but matters were not that clear-cut in the Class T championship, where there were 2 crews intent on depriving Voss and Griffith of a possible runner-up spot. Arpi Reinecker and Robin Houghton in the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser were 7th and hungry for an overall win after only finishing 4 events this season, with their best result being the runner-up spot on the Nissan Dealer 400. 11th place, Neil Woolridge and Ken Schultheimer in the Team Ford Racing Ranger had also only finished 4 of the 7 races run to date, but recent form indicated that they were on the pace of the Nissans and victory could just be theirs this time out.
The championships, it's gone now and Nissan have won it already, so that's kind of out of the picture. So our strategy is to go for the race win overall, which is what it's been for most of the year anyway. because for the first race we didn't have the new car, so we had to use the old diesel. So the championship's been a tall order for most of the year, and our strategy has always been to push really, really hard and win the races, which we were able to lead the last race for 100 kilometers. So it proves that we're close to the pace, and today again we'll push hard right from the beginning. We want to win the race. The championship is not really the issue for us.
The Special Vehicle Championship and the Class A, B and S Championships were wide open and would only be decided at the Carnival City Casino 400. There were a handful of contenders who were hell-bent on wresting the championship lead away from Giel Nel. Former Class B champion Nel has been a model of consistency in the single-seater Look Africa Truggy and has been involved in a season-long battle for the Special Vehicle Championship lead with Class A Championship leaders Gerald Mundell and Billy Bond in the Pro-Long Bat. Only 27 points separate them in the Drivers' Championship, while Bond leads the Co-Drivers' Championship by 5 points from Mark de Chilane in the Roller Buck Racing JRE. Clint Gibson and Mike Brown were third and fourth respectively the overall drivers at Co-Drivers Championship by virtue of 3 successive Class B wins in the Presidium Financial Services bat and a second overall on the Toyota Dealer 400 in their new Class A bat. The KwaZulu-Natal crew had the race in the bag until they wrong-slotted within sight of the finish and handed the win to Mark Corbett and Joan Moore in the Century Property Developers bat. Reigning Class B champion and KwaZulu-Natal farmer Marcus Taylor in the Rollerbuck Racing JRE was fourth in the overall standings and second in Class B, while partner Mark de Chilane had already sewn up the Class B Co-Drivers Championship. Queen Motorspare's Tarka 400 and Sun City 400 winners Gary Berthold and Brandon Harkis in the Adrenalized Corporate Entertainment bat had rocketed up the leaderboard and were fifth and third in the Drivers and Co-Drivers Championships respectively. They were capable of winning the Carnival City Casino 400 overall, which could secure them the Special Vehicle Championship if Nel didn't finish, and the Class A Championship.
Gerald's got 3 points on us. I'm sure he's well prepared. So the car's going to be good. We have a chance of the overall, but I think we've got more chance of falling pregnant than Giel not finishing. He has to not finish and we have to win. So more realistically, the Class A Championship. But what's nice is a bat's won it already. So whether we win it or Gerald wins it makes no real difference to us.
Nick Gosler and Warren Bowie in the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Super Team Raceco were 6th overall and co-leaders with Mohammed Noor and Mohammed Molson in the Super Veg Raceco in Class S. Neither crew entered the Toyota Dealer 400, so the Class S Championship would only be settled on the Carnival City Casino 400. Andrew Birkin in the WPP Wingfoot, John Moore and Fred Werner in the Shell Connex Chenoweth, and Terence Marsh and Trevor Ayer in the Nashua Mobile Gymco were 8th, 9th and 10th respectively. Carnival City Casino near Brakpan played host to the final round of the SA Off-Road Car Racing Championship presented by APSA for the 3rd successive year.